So we're going to get started on our study guide for today. We're going to go over sales order management. Oh, one last announcement too. If you're going to these things, it's very important. Bring a pen and paper, take some notes while I'm talking. And sorry we were not able to get out the presentation this week. As you can see, Bob is not with us. He's feeling really sick. So I kind of had to throw together everything really quickly. So we're going to overview the organizational levels, master data, and then next week we're going to do the business process, the integration points, and reporting analysis tools. Organizational units. At the top of every single organizational level for every module is the client. That should be a no-brainer right now. We've said this a lot. And then below that is the company code, the sales area, which composes of the sales org, the distribution channel, the division, and then we're going to have our plants, our storage locations, and shipping points. Company code is a legal entity and accounting unit that's represented within an organization. And at this level, this represents the balance sheets and the P&L statements for companies. Because balance sheets and P&L statements are for an individual company, let's say we can take, for example, Kraft. Kraft has many branches that it does, and this represents the individual balances and profits and loss for that individual sector. The sales organization. This is responsible for distributing goods and services, negotiating sales conditions, and product liability and rights of recourse. It can only be assigned to one company code, but a company code can have multiple sales organizations. Hold on. We're sending this PowerPoint out after the meeting, so just so you guys are aware. Distribution channel. This is a means of which materials or sales materials reach customers. This could be used as retail, wholesale, online, etc. This is the means of how you are selling the goods to the customer and through which channel you're doing it. And every single sales organization or area needs at least one distribution channel. If you don't have a distribution channel, there's no way that you'll be able to get your products to your customers. If I'm going too fast too, the slide's going too fast, just say stop and we can stop for a second, no worries. Division, this represents the product line. It's used to group materials and services together. A sales organization can have several divisions assigned to it. At least one is required to use the sales and distribution module, and SAP uses the division to determine the sales area and material and service that it is assigned to. Sales area is the combination of the sales org, the distribution channel, and the division. It's a central unit that is associated with sales and distribution. The sales area can only belong to one and only one company code. Like for that, each company code has its own sales area, and it's not at the client level where it's associated with multiple company codes. It's just one per company code. Plant and storage locations. This is where the material stock is kept. It can be used by all logistic areas, and it can represent the location where the material stock is kept, the manufacturing facility, the distribution center, and where services are used. You must have at least one plant to use the sales and distribution. Mostly all company codes have at least one plant, but it is not necessary. The assignment between sales orgs and plants does not need to be unique. And the plan is essentially for determining the shipping point. Or it is essential for determining the shipping point. And shipping points, or a plant can have multiple shipping points as well. Each outbound delivery is processed by one shipping point. It is assigned at the plant level. You can't assign a shipping point to a company code because if a company code has multiple plants, each individual plants have to be able to ship materials. So it would get really confusing if you were to do it that way. And shipping points can be assigned to more than one plant. Such as a shipyard. If a plant shares the same shipyard, they can be able to ship materials from one plant. Next. Now we're going to talk about the master data for sales order management. Data that can be included in the sales order could be customer master data, material master data, output information, and condition master data. For the customer master, these are the following data categories that I can have. The general data, which is sales and accounting, and is valid for all ordered units. The sales area data, which is just for the distribution channel and division and the sales organization. And the company code data, which is the accounting information, P&L statements, balance sheets, and that is valid for the company code. There are several mandatory functions that you must have in the customer master data. The sold to party, who places the order. The ship to party, who's going to receive the goods or services. The bill to party, who's going to receive the invoice and who's going to be paying for the goods and services. And the payer, who is responsible for paying the invoice. Other functions could include a contact person within the customer master, who, if there's a problem or if you need to contact somebody, who is that person, what's their name, address, phone number, etc., and the forwarding agent. Material master. There's the basic data, which is relevant for all the areas and valid for all the organizational units. The sales organization data, which is relevant for sales and distribution, valid for the sales organization and the distribution channel. And the sales plant data, which is relevant also for sales and distribution, which is valid for respective delivery plan. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody need to go back to the slide before we keep going? Cool. Output. This is the information that is sent to the customer using various media. Information that is regarding the sales, such as invoices or other things like that. They can be sent through various sales and distribution documents, through an order, a delivery, a billing document, different notes such as that in transactions. And the media can include anything between a fax, electronic device input, or just a paper. Or if you watch Game of Thrones, like a pigeon or something. Condition master data. This includes the prices, surcharges, discounts, freights, and taxes. The conditions are kind of just the terms of an agreement when you're buying something. They can be dependent on specific data, such as customer material specific price, which is, let's say you work out a deal with a customer that you buy X amount of quantity several times a year. You've worked out some sort of agreement where you can get these charges at a discounted rate because you're valued customers. Yeah. And then you can set a discount based on customer material group, kind of like I was just talking about. Now we're going to go on to the questions, but before that, does anybody have any questions? All right. Which 3 organizational levels are used to create a sales area? 3 are correct. Is it A, a company code, B, a sales organization, C, a shipping point, D, distribution channel, E, division, or F, plant? Does anybody want to take a stab at it?
B.
That's correct. Wait. What'd you say?
B.
B?
D.
D?
E.
Alright, you got it. B, D, E. I thought you said A for some reason. Question 2. What is a sales organization responsible for? Distributing goods and services, manufacturing finished goods, product liability and rights of recourse, storing materials, purchasing materials, or negotiating sales conditions. Does anybody like to take a stab at this one? You want to take a guess?
Is it AC and F?
It is AC&M. Good job. Question number 3, true.
False.
Pretend like you don't see that word right there. A sales area can belong to more than one company code. Does anybody want to take a stab at it?
That's false.
That's correct. Nice guess. Question number 4. Shipping points can be assigned to more than one plant. That is true. Excellent. Well, that reaches the end of our presentation. If anyone has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to come up and see me. If you need to take a look at another slide, we can also do that for you as well. Grab some leftovers too. We have plenty of pizza still. And everyone have a great night. Thanks for coming. Thank you.